And we'll see everything from the opening line until the invitation for the instant date.
Are you Russian? Ukraine?
I'm French.
So here making assumptions about where she's from. If you're new here, my name is Luca and I'm one of the world's leading experts about approaching girls in the daytime. Since 2018 I've helped over 1200 men sleeping with new girls approached in the daytime. I started teaching it only in Italy in 2018 and then also internationally from 2022. In this video we will break down one of my Infield videos, one of my Daygame Infield videos. And this one will be an Infield video from 2019 of me approaching in a Daygame situation a French girl, and we will see everything from the opening line until the invitation for the instant date. So we will see the first 10-15 minutes of this conversation.
Excuse me.
And this is actually already an example about which distance to keep between you and the girl. Okay, maybe here it's not super serious. Okay, now the image is more defined. So this is the distance you have to keep around one person, like if there is another person in between you and the girl. Okay, otherwise you will scare the girl. Okay, so this is the distance that you have to keep in a day game situation. Of course, if you're approaching in a night game situation, you have to go very close to the girl. So first, always remember to get the attention with saying excuse me, or saying excuse me, do you speak English, or whatever it is. And then you make your opening line. Otherwise, if you don't get first the attention, your opening line will be, in most part of cases, will be rejected. But not because it's a wrong opening line, only because she's not understanding what you just said.
Sorry, do you speak English?
Yeah.
Are you Russian? Ukraine?
I'm French.
So here making assumptions about where she's from. Do not ask the usual boring questions about where you're from, what do you do in your life, how old are you, and these kind of boring questions. It's better always to guess.
Oh, salut.
Salut.
But I don't know. Je ne parle français.
Here I try to speak French. I don't speak French, but I studied French when I was in middle school in Italy. So when I was like 10 years old or something like that. So I don't remember anything about French, but since she was French, I try to speak a little bit in her language. So, but if you're interested in girls from other countries, it's better that you learn few basic words in her language.
Almost.
I just saw you now while I was walking, and you look pretty cute. So
I do what?
cute.
Ah, thank you.
So I said to myself, "Go, you will never see her
Try to
again."
speak, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is just very normal direct opening line. So I just saw you look cute, so I came here to talk to you. This is the principle. Okay, if you notice, I didn't say the opening line exactly now as I explained it. Okay, because when you're making the opening line, you have to make it longer. Okay, but the principle behind is I just saw you look cute, so I came here to talk to you.
Tu es italien?
Yeah.
Tu es qui?
Yeah. Tu parles italiano?
Here again, I was trying to speak French, but
Do you speak Italian?
No, I don't. I'm just here for one day.
Okay, you came here for vacation, shopping,
No, okay.
working.
Yeah.
Are you a lawyer?
so again, trying to guess. I'm not asking what she told me that she's here for work, but I'm not asking what do you do for work. Okay, it's better always to guess.
I'm a hostess.
Sorry?
Hostess?
Hostess.
Oh, in English, hostess. Like,
What is that?
when you take the plane.
Oh, you're the hostess on the plane.
Voilà.
Oh, flight attendant.
Flight attendant, yeah.
Oh, okay. But your accent, it's Spanish.
My mother's
So here I changed the topic because it was not on purpose. When you will learn the principles behind the conversation, you will learn that there is no script of conversation. You will just say something about something about her, something about that you said, something about her accent. So the topics are everywhere, in everything that you're saying, in everything that she's saying, and also around in the environment. In this case, I used as a hook of conversation her accent. Okay, and it's very subtle. Okay, only if you have a lot of experience, you can recognize a little bit of the accent. She's from France, and I recognized that she had a little bit of a Spanish accent because her mother is Spanish.
Spanish.
Okay, but your accent, it's Spanish.
My mother's Spanish.
¿Tú hablas español?
Because I live in Dubai.
Oh, okay. Are you flying with Emirates? Oh, I have one friend that she's flying with Emirates. She's also flight attendant.
Yeah.
Maybe you know her, Natasha.
So here we changed again topic according to my experiences. So remember that the topics of conversation comes from your experiences. So if you're spending your life staying only at home, having a boring job, having boring days, of course you will not be able to say anything to the girl. So start living the life, start doing new experiences on a weekly basis, and you will see that you will have always topics to talk about.
She's from Belarus.
Bravo. Okay, I think I know.
Really?
I think I know her, yeah.
No, but that's not true.
Yeah, no, I think I know her for real. I think I went to Rio with her.
You went?
Malaysia.
Really?
Yeah, I think.
That's very strange.
It's not my friend, but I think I did.
Really?
Yeah, I think.
This is so strange.
So here there was just a misunderstanding that she was working as a flight attendant from Emirates, which is the company that fly in Dubai. And in 2017, so remember this Infield video is from 2019, but in 2017 I met another flight attendant that she was flying for the same company, and so I thought, oh, maybe you know her, and she told me that she actually knew this girl, but actually at the end she didn't know this girl.
She lives in Dubai also.
Yeah, of course. We already in Dubai.
Yeah. I also want to live in Dubai.
And this is actually, as I told you, from 2019, and now I live in Dubai for real. So goal achieved.
Look at this.
Really? Why do you want to live in Dubai?
And here I showed on my phone that I had the background in my phone with the skyline of Dubai.
Because for I think for three reasons. One, because here I have my own business, and the taxes here in Italy are too high, and in Dubai it's zero taxes.
Yeah.
For the hot weather, so I will stay there for the hot weather. Also for the life, that's very high level. So for these three reasons.
That's nice. I think it's easy.
Yeah, I know, but not now. Probably in 2 or 3 years, because before I will move.
So this is another thing that you can use in a conversation, talking about your projects. Okay, but if you don't have any kind of goal, you will not be able to speak about anything. So start living according to what you want to achieve. Start setting your goals. Start having a deadline for your goals, and this will become also a topic for the conversation.
In Budapest in the next year.
Here I said to the girl that first I wanted to move in Budapest, because I was thinking that so I was here, I was living still in Milan, Italy, and I was thinking that first I will move to Budapest in Hungary and then in Dubai, but at the end I just moved from in 2021 I already moved in Dubai without going to Budapest.
Then I think in another 2 years in Dubai.
Okay, I hope it will work for you.
And what's your name? I'm Luca.
Nice to meet you.
And what are you doing now?
So logistical situation, what are you doing now? So never get lost in the vibe of the situation. Of course, enjoy the situation. Of course, have fun in the situation, but also be result oriented. Okay, so if you're not asking what are you doing now, you don't know if you can go for a longer interaction or on an instant date, or if you have to get the number because she's busy.
Shopping. You went to buying some food.
Yeah, because I know Milan, I come every month, twice a month. So I know what I want to buy, what I want to eat.
My friend that she started with Emirates, she never come to Italy.
Why?
She came just once, 2 or 3 years
Do you
ago.
have a picture of her?
Huh?
Do you have a picture?
Yeah.
Just to check if it's the same.
But let's stay here. Here in Milan.
If it's crowded, it's better to move on the side. So if you're in a city that is very crowded, never speak in the middle of the crowd.
Yeah.
But everybody think I'm Russian or Ukrainian.
I was thinking.
I definitely am. I don't think it's her. No, it's not her.
France.
So she's working for Emirates too?
Yeah, she's also working in Emirates. But you are from France, but you don't stay in France.
No.
Are you originally from Paris? I was in Paris last September.
Yeah? Do you like it?
Actually, it was not one of my.
So as I told you, conversation topics comes from your experiences. Okay, so she told me that she's from Paris, and I said, I was in Paris last year. Okay.
Favorite, but yes.
It's so nice. I
was.
like different what you did.
Yeah, no, I went there for an event about nutrition, and here in Milan, do you know about the Fashion Week? And there was the Fashion Week in Milan, and I was in Paris. Then I went back to Milan. Fashion Week started in Paris.
Milan and Paris.
Yes, and I missed 2 Fashion Weeks.
Really awesome.
No, that's fine.
Yeah,
And you look also very young.
Again, making assumptions. Do not ask her how old are you. Make the assumption, saying you look pretty young. So do not say, oh, you look pretty old. Okay, you look pretty young, and then you try to guess her age.
Are you married?
You look 12. Okay.
No, not 12.
No, I'm very young. How old are you?
How old do you think I am? I am a bit.
And also, when she's asking to you, how old are you? Always make her guess.
Yeah.
I am a little boy.
Which is 26, 27.
No, less.
Yes.
Yes, I think it's for the beard.
Maybe. No, 23?
24.
Oh, you are very young. You have already have.
I think here, because this is 2019, so I think here I was 23, so I said 1 year older, so I said 24 because she was older than me. So if you're young and you're approaching girls that are older than you, you don't have to fake your age, but sometimes you can say just 1 year older if your birthday is already in that year. This is, I think, I don't know which month it is, but it's cold, so I think this was maybe October or November 2019, and my birthday was like 1 or 2 months after.
Yes, 24.
Well, I started years and years ago because I definitely didn't like it working for someone.
Yeah, but still, you're very young.
Yeah, no. I'm hearing this thing since here in the.
Of course, at your age, I was still studying. Yeah, because I'm 28.
28.
I'm very young.
You look a little bit younger.
Yeah, no, I
Maybe for the makeup. Do you have makeup?
No.
Really?
I'm very sick. I arrived in Milan this morning at 8.
Okay.
I slept 2 hours.
Oh, so typical.
And I went out.
I usually.
Here, I said so typical because she told me that she slept 2 hours only because I know that this is the typical life of flight attendants because they sleep very few hours usually. So I said that's why I said this is so typical.
I'm sick.
Why? For cold weather?
I think I was in Rome today ago with my best friend. It was like raining a lot. I would stay outside, we eat outside, and I just get the cold.
Yeah, you have
Like
to.
bicycle, I went to Milan.
But and where are you staying in Dubai? Because I have friends in Dubai, and basically I speak with them almost every day. So I think I almost know everything about Dubai.
Really? Why she's leaving your friend? Because she told you like you cannot choose.
No, not my friend Natasha. I don't know where she's staying, but I talk with her maybe once every 6 months.
Okay.
Because we don't see each other because she's always flying somewhere else. But I have other friends that are staying in Dubai, and I speak with them almost every day. And I see one is living in the.
So here, let's move on because there is a conversation censored for a few seconds. So.
One.
Yeah. But when you work for Emirates, you live a little bit outside.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You don't pay the rent. You don't pay the bill.
And which area do you stay? Nothing.
So here, some if you didn't see, a random guy just came in the conversation.
Which area do you stay? Nothing.
A random guy just came into the conversation. It's happening not very often. It depends in which city you are staying, but sometimes there are some people selling things on the street. In this case, this was a guy that wanted to sell some books. And if you are not very focused in the interaction, and if you give attention to him, you have to totally ignore the other person. Otherwise, even if you say no, even if you say no, they can use your no to keep the conversation. Okay, so it's very important that you become emotionally unreactive, so you can stay focused on the conversation, and everything that is happening outside will not affect your internal state. I saw it sometimes in some live courses. Students that they were, I don't know, someone else was coming inside the interaction. It may happen more frequently when if you're approaching at the club, and they were losing the girl because they were giving too much attention to the other person.
Where?
village.
Where? No.
It's like
You stay at Alcarama.
no.
So this is teasing the girl. For those who don't know, I said, "Are you staying in Al-Karama, which is an area in Dubai where that is a very poor area?" So I was basically saying to this girl, "Are you homeless?" So it's basically teasing the girl. It's part of the flirting techniques. If you're not able to flirt with the girl, you will never get laid.
No, I would say I stay 20 minutes from downtown.
Okay.
But I don't have shows.
So 20 minutes with the car or by walking? With the...
Yeah, with the car.
Okay.
Of course, yeah, with the car. And we cannot choose, like, and I actually live with a girl, flatmate, and I love her, so I don't want to live somewhere else. So for me, it's okay, I don't mind, because I don't want to stay for too long.
So you basically don't stay too much in your home. You almost fly all the time.
But I mean, we stay maybe like 10 days.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
I cannot wait for living there.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, if you do a job that you like, oh, amazing.
Yeah,
I may stay and do another job because I studied before. So I want to just travel for free everywhere. But now it's already 3 years in December. So I want to do a job. I'm not 24 too, so I want to do my job everywhere.
So as you can see, it's nothing special. It's just, but it's nothing special after you remove your fears, okay? Because of the conversation, it's not. There are not so many spikes in the conversation. Many people they think that this is a negative thing, but every person that told me, but there are not many spikes, and they are never getting laid. So do not fall into the trap of thinking that you have to make very spicy interactions, very explosive interactions. Okay, you just have to act in a confident way, bringing fun to the conversation, social intelligence, acting in a non-needy way, creating trust, okay, flirting with the girl. You don't need to do anything super special, but actually this is the result of approaching for 4 years pretty much almost every day. So that's why I'm able to speak with this girl in a very calm way. You from outside you may think, oh, but I'm not doing anything, but I'm doing many things through the confidence. Okay, talking with the girl in a very calm way will create attraction through your confidence.
When did you start doing flight attendant?
3 years ago.
When you was 25.
Yeah, I did my master in Spain. And
Hola,
I moved to
señorita.
Australia.
Do you know, here people think that Australia doesn't exist.
Here I changed the topic because actually you cannot hear it here, or maybe yes, I don't know. She told me something about Sydney, Australia, and so I said that in Italy people think, of course, it was just a joke, but in Italy everything arrives a few years after, and so the Earth flat people that's saying about the Earth is flat. And so they were saying that Australia doesn't exist. So I was just saying this joke to this girl because she was talking about Sydney.
You know,
It's so nice.
because here in Italy just started the theory about the Earth is flat.
Yeah, but you guys, there's a lot of Italian in Australia.
Ah, sorry.
There's a lot of Italian in Sydney. Are you still in Sydney?
They think that Italy doesn't exist.
No, Australians are not very smart. Like on the map.
But wait, have you ever been to the Pascucci coffee?
Okay, here we are after 8 minutes and 40 seconds. So here I'm starting introducing the instant date. Okay, so the conversation is very calm. So it's better now to move in a more chill place, in a place where we can get a coffee. She's free, so it's I usually introduce it asking if she likes more coffee or cocktails. But in this case, I don't know. In this case, it was not necessary. So I start asking, have you ever been to this place? And you already have to know where you want to invite the girl. So I said, have you ever been in this place coffee?
Here.
No.
It's a coffee place on 3 floors. And then it's full of Asian people.
So this is the second step, describing the place in a very short way. You don't have to describe the place as something crazy, something awesome, because the girl is not interested in the fact that the place is beautiful and that there is the view. It doesn't matter. What matters for her is that the place is here in the area. It's not a big deal, and it's a place that is safe. Okay, she cares about these things and not about that the place is beautiful.
What about this? We can grab a coffee there, 10 minutes, and we stay there, and then you go back to do shopping, and then
Go back to
you go back to Dubai.
All right. So then she said yes, and we started walking towards the location for the instant date. I will connect back the microphone. We'll explain you 1 second. All right. So basically, as I told you, we are watching only from the opening line until the invitation for the instant date. Then, so the invitation for the instant date here, as I told you in one of the other videos a few days ago, there is a structure behind it. It's not something that is happening casually. If you are making a shit invitation, you will get 10% of positive responses, but you are not seeing that you are cutting outside the 90% of the instant dates that you can make. And so the structure behind here in this case, I said something like, what about grabbing a coffee 30 minutes and then you go back to do shopping. So here I didn't use any false time constraint. Usually I use a false time constraint saying we can do this. I still have later I have to meet one of my friends, or I still have I still have some free time. In this case, I didn't use this thing because it was, I don't know, it was not appropriate here in this moment. So I just said, what about grabbing a coffee there? So do not say, oh, do you want to grab a coffee? Do you want to, I don't know, so do not use the formula, do you want? Because most part of the times it's just needy and you're sub-communicating that you're not confident, okay? So what about grabbing a coffee there 10 minutes? It's important to say 10 minutes, so she will have the perception that it's not a big deal, okay? And then creating the nothing to lose scenario, okay? And then you go back to do shopping, okay? So that's it. This was the interaction from the approach until the invitation for the instant date. So if you want to go from being shy or a virgin to having sex with new girls you've met in real life, reducing the chance of rejection to almost zero, even if you don't know what to say to her or feel anxiety at the only idea of going to talk to her, click on the link in the description below and book a free consultation.